right, a very good morning. How are you doing? All right, it's about that time already. You know how it is. It's Eagles 102.3 FM Abuja. All right, it's 38 minutes gone past the hour of 10 o'clock already. And of course, today is the 10th day of the month of August 2026. My name is Omotola Adeleke, and I have right here with me my co-debaters and my colleagues here right now. Of course, we're here to banter, right? We're here to argue, but of course, just like I always mention, we're here to constructively, argue on issues concerning you and of course the society at large. I'm going to start from okay, they say ladies first, Abby. Oh yeah, so introduce yourself.
Hi, my name is
Louder, did you swallow frog?
my name is Caleb Faith.
Caleb Faith, all right. So we also have.
My name is Bolanle Olamileko Ebenezer.
All right.
Ola.
Ola, okay.
And I'm Amanda.
Ami. All right. So right now it's time for the general open banter. Okay, so we want to talk about something very, very important. Now, something happened last week. Yeah, in fact, we were supposed to talk about this issue last week, but something came up on board and we had to just postpone the topic and all, even though we were so ready to battle. You understand? But it's not too late because, of course, the matter is still on ground. Yes, the matter is still on ground and it's still very much debatable. People are still talking about it. And there are a lot of controversies surrounding this issue. Now, the topic for today is, should traditional practices be abolished in Nigeria? Now, there's a reason for this question, right? Should traditional practices be abolished in Nigeria? Now, there's no doubt. Nigeria is a country that is blessed with hundreds of ethnic groups, languages, customs, and of course, our traditions. In fact, long before Christianity, long before Islam, the Western civilization and all that, we had coupled traditional practices. A whole lot of them. Our ancestors back in the day had systems through which, the society, understood, right? Now, we were able to settle some disputes through some of these traditional rites. Some thieves were caught through traditional rites. Some illnesses, some diseases were treated through some of those traditional practices, and some kind of celebrations in different communities, were done traditionally back in the day. Even up until now, we still have some of these practices, that are just running on, right? But these days, the conversation around traditional practices have changed. Let's face reality. We have some traditional practices in Nigeria. I think in the Igbo land, we have the Iriji festival, right? The New Yam festival. I think there are different names for the New Yam festival in different southeastern states. But I know in Abia, they call it Iriji. Or is it still the same thing for other southeastern states?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
What tribe are you? That you are thinking so? All right, so we have the New Yam. I know for the New Yam festival, and we have also New Yam festivals in other, tribes as well. But for the Igbo, they call it the Iriji. In the Hausa land, I think there's one they call this one that they use Arugungu festival. Yes, it's a traditional thing as well, where they go out there to catch fish and all. And we also have some other, traditional rites in the north. In the west, we have plenty of them. Oro rituals, the one they do in Osun State, Oloolu, and the rest of them. So the coupled traditional rites everywhere in Benue, not central, not west, not east. We have a lot of them. But these days, it's turning into something else. I tell you for free. Now, on one hand, we have cultural practices that actually promote community identity, that preserves our culture, that even helps us respect our elders more. That traditional rites that have been done in marriages that help marriages to stick, family values, and of course social responsibility. But at the same time, these days we are having traditionalists getting involved in ritual killings. Yes, we'll say it here. We have some traditional practices that are really harmful. In fact, this Iriji festival that I just talked about, right? There was one that I experienced in Abia State, and it was gory. I didn't like what I saw. The way, young people were smoking along the roadside in the name of celebration, using machetes to. A lot of them were in. It was what I saw. They were almost macheting each other, and injuries were just everywhere. And anyone who gets to disturb them gets intimidated along the roadside. They get to even sexually harass some people, along the roadside at the same time. Now, this is not specific to the southeast, right? Even in the southwest, in Lagos, for example, there are some of them where you see even masquerades get to embarrass people, harass people, even for ladies to sexually harass people. And I believe it's practically almost in every region in Nigeria where some of these cultural practices are harmful, some discriminatory, superstitious. I talked about ritual killings the other time. Now, so this debate has come up on board. Let's not also forget Governor Soludo, who also placed a ban on some of these traditionalists, Dibias. That's what they call them in Igbo land, right? Dibias. Said, if we catch you, Dibia, doing some kind of traditional, if we catch you. Now, his reasons were because some of these traditionalists are now taking advantage of some of these spiritual and superstitious practices to extort people, not just to extort people alone, to also kill people. Yes, to kill people for ritual reasons. Some even use the opportunity to harvest organs and all that. Now, this is the main reason why we want to talk about this issue today. This is the reason why we are asking this question. Should our traditional practices be abolished? Especially because of the negative aspect of it. Especially those ones that are really trending right now. Especially the aspect of, ritual killings, right? Now, a recent report, I know some of you heard this story last week. It came out in couple newspapers, national publications, and all. Now, a recent report making the rounds now concerns the arrest of a woman spiritualist in the Igbo land. They call them Ezewanyi, right? Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah.
They call them Ezewanyi. That's like a priestess, right? Or female spiritualist. Now, in this Ezewanyi shrine, they saw 3 dead children. 3 dead children in her shrine. I tell you now, this happened in Anambra State, Umuaduba village in Idiani, in Idemili North local government area of Anambra State. That was where this particular incident happened. 3 children, dead, small children. And so there were suspicions that she probably used them for rituals for her clients and all that. Now, Ezewanyi usually is a female spiritualist where, people in the community might go for advice, traditional advice, spiritual advice, healing, and some of these things, right? But now it's now extending to, aside to the Dibia, the Babalawos, and the, all those people there, the Ezewanyi too, from what just happened last week, it's been alleged that some of these women actually, practice ritual killings even for people who come to consult them. Now, the circumstances surrounding the death have raised couple questions, and it has attracted public attention that people are talking about it. Let's not also forget one that happened in Oyo State. One TikTok creator like that, they call her Wasilat Olalere. I know some of you saw the video where they were bobbing her hair. They tied one snail necklace on her neck, right? Now she's from Ibadan. She went for the Oloolu masquerade festival in Oyo State. Now they caught her. Now this was the accusation against her. They said she made some violations. She violated some traditional custodian, rights, that she was filming, especially for a woman, that it is it's an abomination. That's the way I should put it. It's an abomination for a woman, especially to film or even record the Oloolu masquerade festival. Right now, according to Chief Adeola Oloko, the spokesperson for the Oloolu Palace, he claimed that Wasilat, that's the young lady, the TikToker, did not film the principal Oloolu masquerade itself, but mistakenly recorded Alawu Oloolu, a sacred figure which is associated also to the tradition, which is also a violation. Yes. In fact, according to the man, they said anyone caught like that. As a matter of fact, the young lady, the TikToker, started experiencing health issues, that her blood started drying up, and that she has to actually come out for some spiritual rites. They had to shave some part of her hair, shave that and all that. But the lady herself have actually come out to deny videoing anything, that the people she videoed was the Amoteco security personnel and some resident that came there, and not the masquerade or any spiritual figure that is attached to the traditional festival. Now she's also saying that she doesn't have any health issue, and Tibo, now that they used that opportunity and forced her parents to pay 400,000 naira before they could secure her release from the shrine they placed her. Now I'm going to start with Ola for this one. Now, with all this practice, especially with the trend now, where we now see our traditionalists getting involved in some of this perhaps dangerous or harmful traditional right, do you think traditional practices should be abolished in Nigeria, just like Anambra State governor is doing to Dibias and traditional priests in Anambra State?
To me, I feel like we should not abolish it.
Why?
If there is a way to reform it.
To reform? How? How do you reform
to
it?
remove the harmful, the killing of a thing. You can be a traditional without killing people.
But this thing has been happening for a while now. They have been practiced. So how do you remove something that has been systemic, something that has been there? Is it possible?
Because if they abolish the traditional stuff, if they abolish it, how do you want to tell your grandchildren like this is where I came from or something like that? Yes.
What do you want to tell your grand? For example, you're a Yoruba guy.
I'm a Yoruba. In our place, there's what we call Igogo.
Igogo.
Yes, that's our one festival.
Okay, what do they do there?
Okay, Igogo is like a festival, just like this Yam festival. But in May, we plait our hair, dress like woman. Then we dance, sing music. Now imagine that they abolish something like that. How will I tell my grandchildren that, okay, this is what we used to do?
Okay, but what's the benefit of plaiting your hair?
The benefit just to make yourself happy, like, to me.
Yeah,
like just
there's nothing spiritual attached to it.
I don't really know.
Yes. Okay, you just plait your hair.
Yes, plait
so
your
that
hair,
one can
dance.
be preserved.
Preserved, yes.
We have something almost like that in the north too, where men are flogged. They'll flog some men.
There's where I'm going to.
Yeah.
In Akure, Ondo State, in Akure, the capital. There's what they used to call Ogunbe. They used to do Ogunbe. This Ogunbe, your dog must not come out.
The what?
Your dog.
Oh, your dog must not come out. Well,
yes.
if your dog come out, they will eat your dog.
It's gone.
They'll kill the dog or they'll not eat the dog.
They'll kill the dog.
But other people used to eat dog now.
Now people used to eat. Yes, now.
So they'll just come and be your dog and eat your
anything
dog.
You owe your dog for us. Like anything don't make your dog come out, it's gone. Nothing you won't talk. And they'll pour this I don't know what they used to call it in English. Blue dye, but they used to call it arrow blue.
Okay.
Like powder, like they'll pour it on your body if you are going to work. Yes.
Okay, now some people will say some of these traditional practices are discriminatory. Especially the part where they say women must not come out. If they catch any woman outside, they'll probably rape her. And some of these things that no woman should even get involved in some of these traditional rites. What do you think about that, Amanda?
For me, I feel like it's people's faith. If they believe in tradition, so be it.
You don't think we should replace this tradition with like Christianity and Islam and?
Like I said, it's people's faith. People believe in Christianity, Islamic, and our tradition, where our state, our culture are all gotten from this tradition. That's what forms our culture, basically. So I feel like is people's faith. If their faith is based on their traditions, so be it.
So you don't think it should be abolished?
Not necessary. I feel like, as what Ola said, there's a way we can do something about it. Perhaps government just gives a whole what do they call it, agency or security something to monitor all these traditional practices, so it doesn't go overboard on something like that.
Oh, well,
so that's how I see it.
Oh, that's the way you see it. But okay, let me ask you, right, Faith? The fact that the world is now modern. We are in a modern world. This is now AI world. A lot of people are just probably looking for money and all that. Do you think they should or there should be an abolition. Should the traditional practices in Nigeria be abolished at this point in time where everything is now modern and we should not go back to the 70s or the 60s and all that?
No, I don't think it should be abolished.
Can you be louder?
Because I think that is our identity.
Ah.
That is what we can refer to our children, our grandchildren, and so that they will know their cultures and where they came from. And if it should be removed, they can't know their cultures and they will not know
all those things, all those cultural practices. But how does these cultural practices benefit our children? I'm just asking.
That would make Nigeria, if you ask me. That would make Nigeria. Our cultures, our traditions, our beliefs. That's what makes Nigeria. Other countries have their own culture and traditions as well. That makes their own country. This makes our own country. So
how do we now draw the line? How do we draw the line between cultural practices and some of this negative spiritual, operations amongst these people?
I don't know how effective it may be, but like I said earlier, government should produce security that are going to monitor such acts and practices to regulate it and make it not extreme and or more bloody. Like there should be like a constitution, a rule that guides them on how they should do things. Okay, no bloodshed of children, no kiniko.
Do you think they should change that part where that they'll say women should not come out? Do you think as it is right now, especially now that we have feminists everywhere, do you think do you think women should not start coming out to sites and even participate in some of these traditional rites?
Okay, so for this traditional cleaning, it's something spiritual if you ask me.
So women are not that spiritual to experience. Okay, I'm asking now.
So if they say women should not come out, this thing is spiritual. I don't know how it will affect them. I don't know how it will affect us that we shouldn't come out. But I feel like if they see that, if women come out, this is going to happen to them. This is going to happen to them. Please don't come out though for me. I'm scared. We don't come out.
Don't come out. Women should not come out.
Why do you think women should not? What's the difference? Why should men come out and women should not come out?
I feel like, how can I say? I don't know the way I can say it in English.
Is the woman's body
different
from the man's body? What's that difference?
I feel like maybe some ladies now they may be on their messes. Let me use that way. They may be on their messes and out, and maybe what they are doing did not allow messes.
Okay.
You understand?
All right. Yeah, you wanted to say something?
Take.
But I still feel they should allow women to participate.
Yeah.
Because they will say that they don't want women to participate, but they will go to their houses and be raping them during all those festivals. So it's better they should allow women to participate, but they should provide security. You understand? They should provide security for.
You don't think those practices are too extreme for women?
No, I don't think so.
Women can stand them.
Because in my place, women used to go and watch the masquerade festival. They used to go. So I don't think that they should remain in their houses, because even when they are in their houses and their men are out there, they are not safe.
But someone was telling me the other time, I was asking, this one that masquerade will just start flogging people.
Yes,
flogging for madam. I was asking someone, and but somebody told me it's part of the fun.
Yes.
I almost.
It's part of the fun.
Fun. The last time I visited my hometown, there was this masquerade festival going on, and that was like the first time I was going for that festival because my cousins, everyone would be going out like, let me just go that day now. I went that day, I almost lost my family because I'm running away from masquerade.
I feel like, it's their caution. It's their caution. Like what she said, he said in their place, they used to allow women to come out. Some places they used to allow women. Why some places their rule and regulation is for no woman to come outside. So it's their caution. And you have to follow the rule.
All right. Okay. Let's open the phone lines right now. Now, some people are saying, probably the Nigerian government should emulate what the Anambra State government is doing, because our tradition is now turning into something else entirely. That our traditionalists, in fact, we even have some of them that are now even content creators now. And on the kumkum, it's probably ritual killings and all that, just like what happened in Anambra State with the Eze wine, where 3 children, imagine kids,
So sad.
3 children were found in her shrine. Dead children actually found in her shrine. So do you think because of this, should we just phase phase out some of this, a lot of this are traditional rights, especially to give room for protection and do away with some criminal activities that are probably happening amongst some of them. So should we abolish our traditional right because of plenty of this negative news that is coming left, right, and center? Hello? All right, I think you need to call back, but quickly let me open the phone lines if you want to join in the conversation. The number to call is 0907 353 0044, 0907 353 0044, or 0908 766 8888. Hello? Hello?
Hello, good morning.
Yeah, good morning. How are you doing? Ewo, network. Network is crazy, but you can still keep trying. We have two numbers actually. The other one is also a WhatsApp number, so you can either call the number or still even send a WhatsApp voice note or a message. 0908 766 8888, or you rather call 0907 353 0044, 0907 353 0044. So we are asking a question today, because of the level of abuse, murder, child endangerment, ritual killings. Should some of our traditional practices, should they be curbed to a certain level? Hello?
Hello.
Yes.
Good morning.
Good morning. You're welcome to the program. What's your name and where are you calling from?
I'm Franklin from Galadima.
Sorry, I didn't get the name.
Franklin from Galadima.
Oh, Franklin. Franklin, you're welcome to the program.
Thank you.
All right, Franklin, we can hear you.
I don't think abolishing tradition in our society is a good idea, because even before the religion, Christianity and Islamically, we have this tradition. So it's only the way you take it. So because some people use the tradition to do bad, and a lot of this tradition is in a good way. It's only when you do wrong, the tradition may do bad to you. We have rules and regulations that if you attain or if you do anything wrong in tradition, they are going to execute death penalty to you. So that is only if you do wrong. So if you want to say by the good ways of the tradition, then you need to do right based on the tradition. So I don't think abolishing tradition is a better idea.
Okay, so what do you think can be done, especially for this negative trend of tradition? Now, in fact, there was a particular story that I heard one time. I won't mention the name of the state. This person was supposed to be taken to the hospital, because of a particular sickness. But because of their tradition in their house, they say no, that person has to go to a babalawo or a traditional priest to get medical attention there. And at the end of the day, this person died after all the concoction and everything that was given to them, to this person, despite the fact that this is something that I've been practicing for a while. So how do we get to take away the bad aspect of it without actually also taking the good part of it away?
I think what is making that not working, our tradition not working now, is because of a lot of things we, the youth, have adopted. We didn't practice the main tradition which our forefathers practiced. We didn't take all these their deeds before, what they are practicing. We are not practicing it in full now. So I think this is what is happening in our society now. We are not practicing the tradition based on how it's meant to be practiced.
Okay, all right, Franklin, thank you so much. Now I want to ask my co-debaters here in this right now, right? Now, for breaking of the laws, of course, if there's a particular rule, I beg your pardon, you shouldn't break it, right? But the consequences of breaking these rules, don't you think some of them are too harsh? Some that will involve killings, some that will involve making some marks on your body. But let me just quickly pick this one. Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, man.
KGB, where you go now? It's been a while. KGB, where are thou?
My brother, say I'm a good researcher.
Abi?
I move around, I experiment. When things is going somehow, I need to, find out myself, not myself.
That's right. That's a good one.
Yes.
You're welcome, KGB. KGB, where's your location? Where's your location right now?
In fact, I don't like to talk my location, but I'm telling you now, I did Jabi.
All right, but thank you for at least telling us.
That's one thing. But this year, I'm even occupied that I not supposed to call, but I have to do because of this
topic.
This very topic is interesting. You know one thing?
Yes, sir. Let's hear you.
You believe it that somebody telling you say abolish tradition. Is entitled to his opinion.
Yeah, of course.
But that is not it. That shouldn't be. You know why?
Why?
All this Christianity, Muslim, as somebody said, we met. That is their own. That is their own. Larubawa, when I say Larubawa, I'm talking is foreign. Our own is that tradition, which are very good, depending on how you place it. If you go by it truthfully, you will see results truthfully. You will see the results you want. I tell you, can you give me one reason? All the callers should give me one reason, especially the person that is talking of abolishing it. Can you tell me one reason why all these government officials that are cheating on us, senator, president, all of them, none of them are already have any of them swearing in by our tradition, rather they go by Bible and Quran. They should tell me one reason. And I can tell you one reason why they cannot swear by our tradition. Our tradition don't mingle well. You don't know how to play pranks. You see, if they can be able to use Shango or Ilara to swear, they will not embezzle. Well, if they embezzle, they will be strike, conduct, and that's why they are afraid. Because even that their occults where they are operating in cannot stand Shango automatically. So, what am I saying? What we do is to improve on it, know how we can do it in the right way. Because even the chief priest that let me call it the chief priest that do handle the Shango or the whatever, they themselves they collect a gunja. Yes. So then some of them they collect the gunja, feed the Shango wrongly, then the Shango may not be active. But if they feed them rightly,
So are we saying we are not practicing our tradition rightly, and that is why these negative parts are coming through?
We are not practicing it rightly. If we practice it rightly, you will see right results. If you practice it rightly, all this embezzlement, all this cheating, election malpractice, whatever, I tell you, we automatically stop. If you practice it rightly, any person who is ready to embezzle you, to cheat you, tell you whatever, I tell you, I have from where I came out from. You come, you tell me, knowing wherever you come from is not an issue to me. All I can know is to know your name, and whatever I ask, it shall be given to me the way I ask it against you.
All right.
And if you are from my place, you are aware of that. You can never try to cheat somebody.
But beyond political people, at least we have heard of some people that will tie people inside bottle. These are some traditional practices too. you go and tie one innocent person inside bottle, perhaps because you're jealous of, and this thing will still work. Is it that sometimes the gods don't know innocence from guilty?
That is wrong way of practicing it.
But I'm asking, is it that some of our gods don't actually, they don't consider who is innocent or who is guilty before actually performing?
They consider.
You
know that?
Okay.
You come, you tie me on a way, tie me and tie my progress one way or the other. Do you know that my God can react? And it will definitely go back to that person. And of which the person will not survive it. That's why it's difficult to do what? To tie. I mean, we are talking of tying somebody's destiny down, what? So, let's do it for. Baba T.
All right.
You know one thing?
Yeah.
As time goes on, we go back to that tradition. I've forgotten all this Uibo religion.
But this one, that the tradition itself is even being used in the negative way. If we now go back to it, is it not we going back to practice the negative part of it? Since the negative way is now even more popular, everybody wants to make money. You go and visit Babalawo.
No.
For rituals.
No, if we can't go back to it negatively. It can't work negatively. Even when you go back to it, tell the truth. The place they will tell you, oh boy, if you tell like against this place, your own is your own is finished. So just say the truth the way it is.
All right.
So if we go back to it and go back to it positively, as our father did, I tell you, things will work far better. Not all these. All these ones they are using for one level. There's all this one that they are using wrongly, just as they are using the other ones.
All right. Thank you, KGB, for your contribution there. Appreciated. So I was asking a question. Don't we think some of these things are even too harsh, especially the consequences of violating the rules and regulations or the laws of some of these traditional rites? Don't you think they are too harsh? Like someone KGB just said, if you go and thief and they catch you, that's your own are spoil. But don't you think your own spoiling is too much of a punishment? I'm just asking, don't you think there can be like a grace period for somebody, probably to change with time, right? Like for the Christian religion now, they'll say grace. God will still give you grace to repent. But it's like in the tradition, you don't even have that grace. Punishment will just come direct. And aside that too, we have some traditional rites too, like shaving of hair, removing the whole, even for women, you have kwariamolo after disobeying some rules like that, and for some, they will be made to drink the bath water of the dead body because they suspect. I know that happens in the Igbo land too, because they suspect probably we know whether now you kill your husband or not. You will now be made to drink the bath water of the corpse. Is those punishments not too, or some of these things, are they not too harsh?
It's actually extreme.
They're extreme.
Yeah, it's actually extreme.
But don't forget, you disobeyed though.
Yeah, but it's still extreme. The punishment is extreme.
What do you think should be done?
Especially that drinking of your dead body.
Let's pick up. Hello.
Okay. Good morning, Eagle Station family.
Good morning. That's Triple D.
My name is Triple D.
Triple D, where's your location right now, Triple D?
Okay, right now I'm in Ibadan right now as I speak.
All right.
Yes.
We can hear you.
I can't be able to mention all of you, but all of you, I'm greeting you. The name is somehow very, very strong for me for now. But one day
with time, definitely.
Okay. To these traditional worshippers or traditional believers, they should allow them to do what they want to do. Now,
even the bad part of it.
Hello, sir.
I say even the negative part of it.
The network is tracking. They should allow them because, let me tell you the truth, all those bad eggs among them, if we have a system that is working, it's just to flush out the bad ones and deal with them. Are you now telling me these traditional worshippers or other things, are we not even doing the worst more than them?
A child that has been given this, he went to university. I just saw it on social media. Is it up to a week? A woman gives somebody food. That is according to the story. Just 16 years old. And he ended up killing the woman again. So what are we talking about, the traditional worshippers? So just as you make mention, Oloolu, you don't ban them because they are helping a lot. There are a lot of things they are handling that I know both the technology cannot be able to do it all.
Like what?
So
like what exactly?
Okay, now let me tell you, there is one man in our place. Life, today he's still alive and he's doing it. If you have an accident today, if you like, they should let your bone be picky. Pick it one after the other. This man will still connect it and you will move without iron. You know, there was a time they intimidated this man, bring police to shut down the place because it's like he's crippling the market of maybe hospital. And I said, no, after he did, there will be an injury to you because the health. They said, okay, what will happen? Employ a medical personnel to him so that whatever they are doing, the medical personnel too will be taken. They don't put iron. I say my brother is a life testimony. Keep it like this in an accident. As far as that accident did not take you alive, keep the bones. If you have the bones, you go to him, you will still restrict them one after the other and you will get up. So the family of will do that. Is it not to amputate you? How do they call it? So they should allow them. The only thing I want to say now is that if the system is working, fetch out the bad eggs and deal with them. And then you begin to sanitize it and then we'll have it. Allow them to practice it. I'm in support of it because my grandfather died as a traditionalist and he's telling me that, look, let all of us that are telling him to go to follow God, he don't want to be baptized and he will die and we will meet him in heaven. That is what he keeps on saying because he said he practices his tradition without bitterness, without cheating, without, they don't even enter our home anyhow because my grandfather would dictate, will know what happened. You don't steal in our house. You don't because he will get you. You understand? So he said if you want to serve God with wholeheartedly. If you want to worship tradition, worship it with wholeheartedly. God doesn't want you to fit your hand in two ways that does not give you any result at the end of the day. And because of that, it's what makes a lot of people go into dubiosity in that tradition side.
But before you go, Triple D, can you hear me? Before you go, aside the people that you are suggesting should be apprehended, especially those ones that are, causing some form of chaos in the society because of their own kind of practices, right? Aside arresting those ones and fishing them out, how about some of the practices that we have been doing for a very long time that are diabolical, especially the question that I asked on the consequences of disobeying some of these rules and regulations? Like, for example, now, there are some traditions where when a woman cheats or when a man cheats, the person dies. Don't you think such tradition is too harsh? I made mention of shaving of hair, wearing the corpse, the dead body's clothes, drinking dead body bath water. Even the female genital mutilation is also part of some practices in tradition as well. So don't you think some of these things are too harsh? Some of these consequences of disobeying or violating some of our traditional rights, don't you think they're too extreme? Should that also be reviewed?
Omoti, your question is very long, but the answer is very simple.
Okay.
Join them and ban them. Join them and ban them. It's totally evil.
Oh, you should ban the consequences.
Exactly.
But if you ban the consequences, it means the tradition has no. What if it means the tradition has no meaning? Because if someone steals now and he knows that he's not going to die, he will probably steal again.
It is all human beings that created that tradition. If you ban it, they'll have another way of creating another one that will not be so difficult and so diabolic like this. Yes, if you want to maintain your tradition, you don't do it. How can you wash a dead body to give somebody to drink in the name of tradition? Where? I will tell them that not the person that teaches them and what did they gain from that. Let them bring it out and see the result that you wash a dead body and give somebody and at the end of the day, nothing. It's just they are doing that they cannot drink the water. Go and check.
But
Those people, they say it's tradition, but they can't follow it.
Triple
So
D.
you join them and ban it. I'm with you, sir.
One last question. This one might be funny, but I don't know if this is true. They said in the north there's a tradition where if you want to get married, I don't know if it's in the north like Hausas or the Fulanis, right? That if you want to get married, they will flog you to that point where they will know that yes, you are now strong enough to get married to the woman they want to give to you. Is that nice? To be flogged because of woman that you want to marry.
Almost you yourself know. When you are asking the right question, you know. And when the right thing is happening, you know. You join them and ban them too. You join them and ban them.
But does that happen in the north? Does that actually happen in the north? I'm just saying that because I just heard it.
It's happening in some of the places, but not as much as we think. Because the civilization and modernization of all these traditional and diabolic things are gradually taking a new direction.
All right.
Let me even tell you now. I have somebody very close to me. It is now I just know about the plan. Once you get married and the woman took in, she will leave the husband's house and stay with the mother till the child started, calling or
I think I like that one. I like that particular one.
I don't like him. I manage you to grow. I grow you. You manage go marry. Make I raise you.
But don't you think that one will avoid? You will probably avoid her from cheating on you. You have not gotten married to her. She has to stay in her mama house until you now come and do everything. So that she will not go out. She will not go out and be going to club and say, okay, she's living single life or small. Let her do the last one.
If God gives you the right person, He gives you the right person. If He gives you the wrong person, He has given you the wrong person.
All right.
No matter what you want.
All right. Thank you so much, Triple D. But Ola, do you like that one? That we want to get married now. Yeah. They now tell, okay, then now say this is our tradition, right? The lady will have to stay inside our mother's house.
Our own mother.
Our parents' house, okay. Right? You will not see her until you are not ready to now do everything, not the marriage right. You will not touch her, you will not be doing anything until you are now ready that come and marry.
I don't like it.
This one go like touchy.
I will never like it.
Touchy. Hello.
Morning.
Hello.
Yes, this is KGB calling back.
All right, KGB, quickly.
All those wicked way of practices are not traditional. It's wicked ways. It's fabrication wickedly. Say the man die, you wash the dead body, give the man to the woman to drink. All those ones are wicked fabrications, which are not traditional, because they mix poison to that water the girl to drink, thereby he will definitely die. Yes, so they are not part of the tradition. They are wicked instance of a weak human being.
But they say that one is to know whether it is the woman that killed the husband or is the man that killed the wife, or I don't know, whatever the case may be. So if you are the one who killed, you will not die. If you not killed, you will live.
That is what I'm telling you, is wickedness. Okay. It's not part of the tradition. What would be part of the tradition if you felt that a man is dead, maybe if you suspect the wife, but what you're supposed to do is take the woman's name to the shrine. Tell the woman, say, this is what we want to do. If you know you have hand in it, own up. If you don't have hand on it, we are taking you to the shrine. It doesn't even mean that I have to drag her to the shrine. We are taking your name to the shrine against this thing. That's what they're supposed to do. About those washing hands, this is wickedness to collect the man's property from the woman.
Yes, there's some traditional rights that we say no, women are not allowed to own properties.
Yeah.
Still wickedness. The fabrication is not this. That is not tradition. That is not the tradition recognized by the traditional religion.
But that has been happening for a very long time now. Women don't acquire properties even in the 60s, 50s. Does it really happen?
That is the wrong way of practicing the religion. Wrong way of these are the things we are saying that they need to calm
review.
down. make it, strengthen it, harmonize it, and make sure that it is practiced truthfully and wisely. That's not the wise way of practicing it. The only organizer want to cheat.
All right, KGB.
Sorry. It's just like a man will come and tell you, say, if a married woman, and I saw you go do this, you go die. Yeah, then you, when the married man, you go, no.
And nothing will happen to you. Imagine, discriminatory.
Is that not wickedness of fabrication? Wicked fabrication?
All right, KGB, thank you so much for your contribution. He's saying, I think that's what he's saying, that it is discriminatory, that this tradition works, some of this tradition will work on only women, especially the cheating part, but it will not work on the man that went to. But there's one in Yoruba.
And it's mostly favored to men.
But I don't know, it's not mostly. There's one in Yoruba that if you're gonna sleep with married woman, there's what they call magun. I don't know if it still happens. Magun,
yes.
You do somersault 3 times, then you die.
Why?
For sleeping with a married woman.
Oh, wow.
Whether you know or you don't know, if the person is married or not.
If the person know that you have already cashed magu from his body, you have to piss on your mouth.
I beg. Please. Let's not say some things on air, please. All right, so we have something on YouTube right now. Keep it up. This is coming from Alexandra Ezemoye. Alexandra is enjoying what's happening right now. This is on YouTube. We have Chinelo Hope. Chinelo Hope is saying, nice one. Thank you so much, Chinelo Hope. Favor Hyacinth says, it's your I don't know what it means.
Your power.
Your power. Probably Favor is in between. Should it be abolished? Should it not be abolished? All right, we have this one from Sonny Baba. Sonny Baba is saying, no way. We can't abolish traditional practices, but I know some traditional practices are diabolical, but we can't abolish it because that is our identity. This is what Sunday Baba is saying on our YouTube platform. All right, let's see if we have some on Facebook. Do we have some on Facebook? Okay, we definitely have this one on WhatsApp. All right, so we have on WhatsApp, this one says, good morning, Omoti and your colleagues in the studio, on whether to scrap our traditional practices. My response is that European colonialists destroyed African traditional practices by erasing our culture, social and spiritual life. They achieved this through various means, including the looting of African heritage, such as Benin's sacred artifacts. I think they started returning those. They demonized African traditional religion, labeling it as primitive and fetishistic. The disruption of African traditional structures has had a profound effect on African societies and indigenous knowledge systems, which have sustained Africans' agricultural, medical, and environmental practices. India, like African countries, was colonized, but they refused to give up their traditional practices, so they still practice Hinduism and healing practices. This is the bane of underdevelopment in Africa. Until we go back to our roots, Africa is nowhere. Foreign practice will not save us. Have a nice day. Yusuf from Usetu. Hello?
Hello, Omoti.
Yes, sir. Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah, my name is Mr. John.
Mr. John, you're welcome to the program, Mr. John.
You see, Omoti, nothing like a tradition. Nothing like a tradition. If to say our people will follow the tradition, all these our looters, our people that lead us, they will not be doing all these things that they are doing. Are you getting me? Even the people are serving the tradition. They used to be afraid when they want to, when they want to do or they want to plan bad. They will be afraid. Even the tradition used to come back and come and kill them. Me, I'm telling you, eyewitness. Are you getting me? That's why you see, when the time of swearing comes, they will use our Quran and their Bible because they know that our God is merciful God. Are you getting me right?
But our tradition is not merciful.
Yeah, but if you see our tradition,
is that what you're saying?
You see, the ancestors, are you getting me? They used to fight according to what you committed. Are you getting me? That's why you see many people today are running from the tradition. Many people are running away from it. You don't see the other one say made the vanish tradition. Like say he fall from the sky. somebody when they made a vanish with tradition, they fall from sky.
I don't understand. I'm not getting that
Anybody
aspect.
Anybody that they make that statement, look like that person is not straightforward.
No, now everybody has their opinions now. They probably have their reasons.
You are going to church, you can never come and tell us say nothing like tradition.
Nobody has said nothing like tradition. Yeah.
What is the meaning of what is the meaning of traditional marriage?
Okay.
The only that one is okay for somebody that says let them marry is tradition. You cannot do that. Even though important people that is say that don't go church fast, they have their own tradition. If you are there, you see the tradition.
But quickly, let me ask you, Mr. John. Let me ask you a question. Right, this one is on the medical aspect of tradition.
I would use, sir.
If God forbid, right, if someone around you has a serious illness, would you rather take the person to the hospital or to a traditionalist?
Traditionalist.
You are going to take the person to a traditionalist.
When somebody is not well, are you getting me? When somebody is not well, the first place that you have to take him is hospital. Yes, the first place you will take him to hospital. From that hospital, you as a human being, you will look that sickness. That means that sickness. What is the meaning of that sickness? Well, you know, from that hospital, then you can find out if it has another place that you can go. Then you can go it.
Okay, so you are saying we can be practicing tradition and the modern lifestyle and also every other thing at the same time. All of them may join.
You see, church. This church where we are going today. This church it now come meet us. You know that one, ba?
Okay. All right.
Now Oyibo people bring church. During seminar they will come. They will be preaching our forefathers. They will be preaching. They will talking to them from that church enter. But they born our grandfather when tradition is working well. Maybe now when we say they will carry juju, they join for tradition. That's why you see many people are saying the tradition is bad. Tradition because many herbalists don't join tradition, and they're not supposed to become somebody. We're not supposed to become a herbalist. Yeah, we are a grandmother is not the herbalist. A grandfather is not the herbalist. You were a boy of 20 years, 20, 30 years. You just wake up. You want to practice a herbalist. That's why you see many people are running from the tradition.
All right. Thank you so much, Mr. John. Because of our time, we can't even take more calls anymore because the time is fast spent right about now. All right. From what most people had said, actually, I don't think anyone really outrightly said we should ban tradition.
Yeah.
I don't know if you heard it, but me personally, I didn't hear anyone say ban tradition. We don't need that again at all. No. I think what most people are talking about is let's find a way to regulate it.
Yes.
You understand? They are saying don't abolish our culture, but let's find a way around, regulating some of these harmful practices. Take away these harmful practices, and let us sustain those ones that are actually really working for us, right?
Yeah.
And also the part of traditional medicine. And I've seen when traditional medicine worked.
Yeah.
Worked hard for it worked completely. In fact, they now had to go to hospital for test, and it clear. Yeah, it clear. See nothing there. After the test, that showed that it was there. So I think there's a way we can combine. You understand? But even while we are combining this traditional medicine and spiritual practice, I still think they should be regulated. Because, like, gave you example of the one that was taken to a babalawo after the whole concussion and everything. The person still died. The person died as a result of the.
Because it did not have gauge. Just like
there's no prescription.
You just
drink.
So
just like gauge. No prescription. You not give somebody overdose. I think there's also a way that it can't be regulated. And also to protect our children, especially those who don't really know culture.
Yeah.
We know. So I feel there's a way they can protect them, especially from danger. Yes, especially from danger. There should be a special way where they can be protected. I've seen when children have been, maltreated anyhow because of the fact that they felt they violated a particular tradition that they don't even really have an idea of for a start. You understand? So it can definitely be done in a way that our children can also be safe from some of the dangers, that might be attached, or some of the consequences that might be attached to, the one that concerns children, right? And, I think one of the reasons why we are losing our tradition is because a lot of our traditions were not documented.
Yeah.
A lot of them. So people now practice anything they now see now. You understand? They just come and just practice whatever they like. So I think we should try as much as possible to document those good traditions. Even for example, in schools when I was in school, it was taught. When I was doing Yoruba language, in fact, I now switched to Igbo language too. I was doing it. So after this class, I'll now jump to Igbo. So some of these traditions were being taught to we, the children, the good ones actually, right? They were being taught and documented at the same time. So as we're growing, those ones that know that okay, now this one be the good one. It's practiced, right? Because they're actually very good ones and fun ones at the same time. All right, I don't know if you guys have something to say. Let me start with Amanda. Do you have what's up?
Okay, so I've been saying this since the beginning of the whole program. It's your faith. Whatever you want to start, whether it's tradition, Christianity, Islamic, all those things, they are all your faith. Anyone that you feel is gonna work for
But
you.
can you combine all of them?
Christianity will say there's only one God. So I don't think they will accept combining of tradition and Islam together. Because of Christianity says only one God. So I don't think you can combine everything. You have to pick one thing at a time. And also tradition is rooted with Nigeria. It's our culture, it's our heritage, it's our identity as
But pastors
same.
come to traditional marriages now.
Yes, now.
Yes.
And Christians also practice traditional
I
marriage.
believe in traditional.
So you can do the two.
I believe in traditional.
But you are still a Christian at the same
I'm a
time.
Christian at the same time. Just like me, I should use my family as an example. In my family, we have a Muslim. Most of us have Muslim name. But still, some are Muslim,
Some are also Christians. So you understand the old, everything. You
So
you know the ones that are good, you know that are bad.
Even traditional, when they wake up in the morning, they will still go, praise God. Let this thing work.
Olodumare.
Let this thing work today.
Chineke.
So what you gonna talk?
Allah. Yeah, okay,
I just
all right.
feel in all they should practice it in a safe way.
In a safe way. I think I like that. All right, thank you so much for especially lending your voice on the program. You, the listener, you watching us right now on the program. We so much appreciate you. It's about time that we wrap it up because, of course, we have some bills to pay. Definitely. Omoti Babala is my name. Faith, okay?
Olale Olamilekan Ebenezer.
AKA Ola.
And Amanda.
AKA Amanda.
Oh my god.
All right. So just take good care of yourself. We still have, a couple of programs on air. So don't touch your dial. Just like I would always say, if you touch your dial, it go shock you.